It is. Probably very faintly though.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, we were asking if it was picking up the music.
Oh, wait. Let me turn the air conditioner on.
Yeah, because that green shit is like, what do you call that? It's not a curtain.
Green screen.
Green screen. You used that yesterday, right?
No. I was mad tired. What time we started?
So y'all used our back? This is ours. Who wants to copyright this? I'm batting this.
I've used it already for like fucking 8 episodes.
For real?
Yeah, you tell myself.
So what was the point of you getting this if you wasn't going to use it?
Because they came mad late, pause. And since they came so late.
You did not.
Yo.
You did not need to pause on that.
Yeah, I'm talking about 2 dudes. Pause. It's coming.
No, I think the pause thing is getting overrated.
That's a big pause.
Thank you.
What's a big pause? Say it again.
You just said.
Thank you.
What you said?
I said I was talking about 2 dudes coming, so that's pause. Okay, no homo. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Well, he said, nah, I ain't even gonna.
Because he said they came mad late. Pause.
Yes.
That's
Thank
a
you.
pause?
Thank you, Denzel.
That's not a pause.
Right.
Because, all right, I understand the context of it. You don't have to say pause around me. You understand? Like,
I'm not saying it because of you. If I was just talking to myself, having a conversation, I would say pause.
to yourself?
Yes.
You say pause to yourself too?
To myself?
Yeah.
No.
If
Who
I
says
said,
pause to themselves when no one's around? Like,
bro, I would have said pause if I was talking to myself. But yes, we started recording too late, like
Okay.
not late, and I was like, yo, I'm not moving this shit.
okay.
And I was just like, yo, we just going. Let's get this shit. Let's get over it.
How
But
long
it
y'all
was
was
good
recording?
yesterday. Yo, we were
Good?
just talking. By the time I knew it, like the hour was over.
That's cute.
That's what's up.
That was up.
Romantic.
Wait, we didn't test the sound effects in the
Romantic.
headphones?
What sound effects? Yeah, we did. We just fucking.
Since y'all didn't devote the audio mixer for me, that's what we doing this week?
Yeah, I think this is better. We have more control now.
It's a little more.
I think Denzel's gonna be on it though, because honestly, I'm not about. This is yoga.
It's,
at
it's
this
a little.
point.
It's a little. Matter of fact, let's just.
It's a strut. Yeah, move it over. I don't need it. I trust that you got me.
I just gotta remember where everything is at.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just press everything.
Fuck it, just.
Until it sounds good.
Hey guys,
What's your name?
I'm Natalie.
I'm Denzil.
Welcome to episode 24
24.
of, right? Yes, 24
Yes.
of the Least Favorite Podcast.
I thought you forgot the name of the pod just now.
Merp.
I was just asking. I was just curious.
I don't know. All right. I feel like we're gonna be on this next thing for a while.
I'll try to shorten it.
I'm sad.
It's some bullshit, bro.
I'm sad.
As a
Like,
fan, I am hurt.
yeah.
But hey, life, all good things don't last forever. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, much respect to all of them. Thanks for the inspiration. We wouldn't be doing this without y'all. What
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Would you like me to go find out?
But why did we hear that so clearly?
Because
Like-
we got headphones on today.
No, we gotta get more than that. I'm sorry. Like, I need to vent. You're not just gonna wrap it up that quickly.
Oh, no. I'm not wrapping
He's
it
like,
up.
thank you for everything, but like, nah, like you not.
Nah.
First of all, I'm starting to question if you were ever really a fan, because you mad quick to give up right now.
What?
I'm dead ass.
I wasn't a fan as long as you.
Okay, what is that noise?
It's a muffler.
Okay,
Go.
you just really quick to walk away from this.
I wasn't a fan as long as you. You watched when
So
Marissa
then,
was
were you ever
there.
really a fan? That's how I feel.
A shorter fan, I guess.
A shorter fan, so you just not.
Don't let her question your fanhood. You were still behind Rory Moore when she went to Ice and Ish. She moved on.
Whoa.
She jumped ship very quickly.
I did not. Don't do that.
And she wasn't
Nah,
really.
y'all
She
not
didn't
about
really.
to do this.
She could really care less if Maul came back.
Y'all not about to do this right now.
See, Ant just stirred up some shit.
Y'all not about to do that. Yo, you're mixy.
He definitely stirred up some shit just now.
First
but
of all,
we ain't gonna let him do that. We ain't gonna let him do that. But
like Maul and Rory needed their space, their time, and while they were taking their space and time, I felt like Ish and Ice did an excellent job at filling in.
damn that, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Oh, now you a fan. Because I don't really feel like you ever really were.
You can feel however you want to feel. I'm a fan for, I don't know how long I've been watching, but it hasn't been as long as you. You've been watching when the girl was there, Marissa.
No, I wasn't listening. I knew that he had a podcast with a woman. I didn't start listening till even right before Maul started coming. So it was like Joe, Rory,
and that's
and
even
else.
still way before me.
Like it was still called I'll Name This Podcast Later.
I started watching for real.
So I was listening from then.
For real, I really started watching the Joe Budden podcast heavy, like last year. But
oh yeah, you fresh.
But like I started in like 2019 or so.
Okay.
Because I was like, yo, these episodes.
Honestly, they have so many
these episodes are just a little too long.
Like, yeah, I like that.
For me, at the beginning, it was a little tough because I'm like, yo, this is a lot.
Were you even really heavy listening into to podcasts like that anyway?
No, I was watching them. I was watching the Roommates podcast. I was watching Crew Season.
I'm kind of over the Roommates podcast.
What else? I used to watch Horrible Decisions.
Oh yes, I remember.
I used to watch and Lip Service. I watched a lot of different ones though.
But anyway, getting back to this.
Word.
I did not jump ship quickly. I was just supportive of whatever the podcast was going to do. I was going to support it.
I didn't like it.
I love their takes. I feel like Ish really got some good takes. And he really like dives deep into topics and gives explanations and details. Like I felt like I don't know, he would get his shit off. And then I just be saying like some off the wall shit sometimes, but it's like it adds entertainment to it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It just looked off. Like
after a while, you know what it is? After a while, I felt like Maul and Rory didn't want to be there. This was even before it didn't feel like they wanted to be there. It just felt like blah. It wasn't the same. It wasn't as entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. Once they left, once you took them out, it just wasn't the same for me. Like
that's how okay.
That's just how I felt.
So now you're done.
Oh, I'll give it some time.
Yeah, but there was tension even before they stepped away.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I felt like it was gonna come.
I don't know. They did a good job hiding it because I didn't really. I mean, I seen it when.
How you didn't feel
the only time I felt it, was when Rory was inviting him to his hands. Yeah. He was inviting Joe to fight, but I'm like,
before then it was like
I just thought it was jokes because that's how men joke sometimes. Like, yo, you can go outside everything. So it's just like that. I didn't really think much of it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was just guys just fucking poking at each other. But I don't know. Maybe I might have just overlooked it.
I don't know.
But Maul, you couldn't really tell. Maul's always
he's pretty much like straight poker face. Yeah.
Always.
The same kind of. Yeah. Never.
That's true.
But you can
Rory
tell
was a little bit more in his feelings, I feel like. He was more expressive about it.
Like, I always feel like when Rory, he'll say something and then he does that look. Like, are they laughing with me? You know what I'm saying? He does that look. So you feel that shit.
Honestly, I'm a fan of everyone. Whatever, I would hope that Rory and Maul would do something, and then I would watch. I would be a fan. The main thing is that everybody gets peace, and I feel like it's getting worse.
Like I used to look forward to hearing that new Rory and Maul. Like I used to look forward to hearing that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's over for that now.
Yeah, like it's clipped. It's over.
Quiet.
But how do y'all feel about how it happened? Like bringing that shit on air and like firing them on air.
I feel like, so I was watching the Need to Know podcast. That's Savon and Alex's podcast. And they were just basically saying like he's hurt. So he said all of that, but it was from hurt. And then I heard his episode today. He brought his therapist on and he has Ice and Ish on it. And he basically said like, damn, I probably shouldn't have done that on air. Like he was remorseful of it. He was like, damn, like I'm just hurt. Anybody that knows me knows I'm just hurt. So I don't know. I feel like it was fucked up. He was definitely in his feelings and it showed. I don't know if there's any coming back from that. I feel like they felt violated and disrespected in that moment.
I think anybody would.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna get better. I feel like it's getting worse. I feel like everybody just needs to stop talking.
How could it get better?
It's like now it's like a back and forth because now they did their little special and he was already on Instagram Live right away, like trying to defend whatever. So it's just going to be like a continuation at this point.
To be honest, that's not entertaining to me. To be honest,
After all, it's exhausting.
that's not why I started watching. So,
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I meant when I said I was done. Because I'm like, yo, if y'all gonna do this, go ahead, bro.
It might last for a little bit longer, and then
really?
I feel like then he's gonna go back on Wednesday and he's gonna record another episode responding to their video now because they did one. It's a lot.
That's just too much though. Like, all right, Rory and Maul they can say their piece with their. I'll name this response later. Say what they have to say, and then just
let it go.
Move on. Like if they're gonna move forward and do something together, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just go from there. But to keep going back and forth, like what are you doing? Like
I would listen to it all though. I would continue to support anything Joe Budden does as well as Rory and Maul because I'm a fan of all of them. So that's it. That's it.
Do you have an opinion on who you feel is right or wrong?
See, that's the thing. You can't even say who's right or wrong because I just feel like we're not there. First of all,
exactly.
We don't know shit about shit.
And we don't know the specifics.
And
like,
it's just exactly. It's like they felt a certain type of way. He felt a certain type of way. Everybody feels like they couldn't trust. There was just no trust among.
I feel like we can only speak from the standpoint as a fan. That's all we could really say. It's just how we feel about the situation.
I just think they need to continue.
They could care less, but like this is just how we feel.
So at this point, as a fan, do you think if they reconciled and they made up, would you want to watch those three together again?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
Even though all of this happened with the
Yes.
potential that it can happen again?
Yes.
I don't care. I would watch. I would not. I would be happy if that actually happened.
There's just a lot of going back and forth. Like,
Anyway, he had his therapist on. And
fucking therapist.
wait, hold on. So he had his therapist on because it's gonna lead to the next thing, which I wanna. I wanna switch.
Normalize reading the room.
I wanna switch that. We're gonna do the next one. But anyway, so he had his therapist on, and it just was such a typical like guy reaction. I feel like, and I'm not trying to like come at y'all, but he was just like, she was like, you had to have conversations, and he was like, well, we had like 2 conversations. And it was like...
Yeah, that's super insensitive.
It's just like, but that's not enough. Like, you think they had, like, turmoil, he said, for, like, a year. That they kind of kept sweeping under the rug. They don't want to talk about it.
I didn't even know that.
So you feel like 2 conversations is enough to clear something up?
Nah, bro. You can't even gauge that.
That's not even normal in regular relation. Like, not that they're not irregular, but, like, in any relationship, if there's some type of tension and it brews for that long... you're going to need to have multiple conversations to resolve it. And she said something that hit me. It was just like, both people need to walk away from a situation with an understanding and some level of clarity.
Or all 3 of them.
Right. But like, I'm taking them off the table now. I don't want to talk about them.
Okay.
But like in a relationship, if there's a situation, we both should walk away from that situation with clarity and understanding.
Right.
Because if I'm feeling good, like when you walk away from it.
Yeah.
Because like if you don't, it's gonna keep coming back up.
Exactly.
And the tension is still there. Yeah, because you might be good. You might have walked away from the situation completely calm and like we're good.
Right.
But the other person may not necessarily feel that way. And now if they try to come to you again and you like, but yo, we spoke about this already. It's over. Let it go. Why you being a bitch? Move on. It's just like, no, because if I'm bringing it up again, it's because there's still something in me that doesn't feel comfortable in the situation. Doesn't trust you, is still feeling some type of way. And I should be able to continue to come to you. And then that's your opportunity to be super transparent, super honest, put it all on the table so that way you don't have to hear it anymore.
But as the person that's still feeling that hurt, you got to kind of like try to get over it too. Not to sound like too insensitive, but like if you're trying to move past this, you have to do some work on your end. To toughen your skin. You can't just continuously drag in this.
I get it.
Trauma or whatever. Like.
So when it comes to the dragging thing, I hear you.
Because
there's a lot of women, and I'm not.
Do.
Men
do.
But like I know women who've been in situations where like the man cheated on them, right? And then they spoke about it. They resolved it. She forgave him. She went back. But now every fucking day she's making him pay for the fact that he cheated on her. And it's like, if you chose to forgive him and stay, then why the fuck are you going to keep bringing up the fact that he hurt you and he cheated on you and you're making him...
He got to suffer a little bit.
Nah, because when you decided to like that, like forgiveness is forgiveness.
Yeah, that's toxic.
So you
as
either gonna
hell.
let it go or you not.
Yeah, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like
either you forgave him or you didn't.
that's what I'm saying.
But you don't halfway forgive someone.
That's what I'm saying. If you know you're not gonna be able to move on from the situation, then just exit.
That's fair.
Exit stage left. Keep it moving.
That's fair.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
But what? Not gonna say it. What? Like, what's good?
Listen here. That's what I'm saying. Yo, it gets to the point where you can only.
So you're not trying to resolve anything.
After you fucking.
He's like, fuck that shit.
Fuck that. Like, how long you gonna stay?
So
in a
one
toxic,
and done.
No, I'm talking about over and over and over, and
No,
you keep
all
having
right.
conversations after conversations. Like, what are we talking about now?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What if I'm not? You get into a fight with your friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's clipped for him? Is it's done?
You spoke about it. So
Okay.
that's it. You're going to let it go. What if
Okay.
you still don't feel right? What if even when you're talking to him now and you're trying to resolve it, he keeps saying some other shit?
If it keeps going, and it's
Mhm.
like ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done with you. We're done. Like this. If I still feel a certain way, why am I gonna still keep being around?
So you don't feel like it's
Why am I
worth
gonna keep
it's
talking?
worth the friendship to continue to like
Not
fight?
if I feel that strongly about it, where I'm gonna keep going on and going on and going on. If I can't just get the fuck over it, like what are we still friends for? Like why?
And you don't think talking about it, like for example, they're going to therapy, right? Multiple times. You don't feel like eventually that will help you get over it, or him, or whoever is upset in the situation?
it clearly hasn't.
So does
So you think it will never get resolved?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like does you cutting him off or her off, does that like just alleviate everything? Do you just feel better
I don't
about
feel
the
like it
situation?
does.
Yeah, because I don't gotta deal with this person no more. They just dead to me.
Oh my God, Anthony, you're a different breed of
Like
human.
fuck them. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like I've never had
If I
fights
cared
with my
about
friends.
you, I can't just dispose of you that quickly. I'm sorry.
But I've
Like,
never had fights with my friends like that. Or if something happened, it's like, all right, boom.
but what
get
if
over
you
it.
did? This is my point. Think outside of what's
I
actually
am
happening.
thinking. I'm thinking.
And that's how
outside.
you would handle your friends since you knew them since when you were what, 9 years old?
If it gets to the point where we're constantly having arguments or
Right.
there's back and forth like all of the time, bickering,
Mm-hmm.
yo, I cut my own fucking father off because of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care about those ties. Like no, fuck you. If you're toxic and you're in my life, I have no place for you. I don't care who you are. I don't hate you. I'm gonna live my life without you a part of it. That's how it is. Like I just don't understand that mentality. Why are you gonna keep trying to make things right with this person?
Yeah.
What does this person hold on you? You need this person in your life that badly to make you complete that you're gonna make yourself feel less of a person because he keeps shitting on you. It's like, no, we gotta work this through. We gotta make
What if
this
it's one
better.
situation though?
One situation is different.
That's where I was coming from.
So, but even with that one situation, if we can't have a conversation, sit down, and
Sometimes
hash it
one
out.
conversation is not enough. That's
All right.
my point.
where if it's a year's worth of conversation,
No, not year. You see,
So-
no.
So
So,
wait,
I
wait,
should
do
have
you
been more
agree with Joe?
specific.
Do you agree with Joe being that
Like
him
they had two
saying-
conversations and that was it. If they couldn't resolve it with those two conversations, then fuck it.
I mean, if it was just a quick 2-second conversation, but if they talking about they having a fucking hours long conversation,
Mm-hmm.
like, bro, if we can't figure this shit out right now, like, it's a wrap. Like, what do we? I'm not gonna be doing this every fucking time we talk. Keep going back and forth. Like,
Thing is that like different issues come up. So it's like we could have an hour-long conversation and I'm giving you probably the surface issues.
Right.
I'm not really getting down to the deeply rooted what really was bothering me. Now that's my fault because I didn't tell you. So now I'm still festering in how I feel because I didn't give you the full story.
Right.
I was either trying to protect your feelings, your ego, whatever. So then we spoke about it. So now you're walking away thinking everything's fine because we had an hour conversation. But now I'm doing passive aggressive things to you. Now I'm saying slick shit under my breath still. And now you're like, oh, so that's how you want to act? So you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with you. No, it don't work like that. Clearly, I'm still bothered. So now I have to talk to you again. And this time I have to be more vulnerable. Now me being more vulnerable, you may hear something you don't like and then say something back to me. And then I may not like that. And then it's like a constant thing. Now, all I'm saying is, if it's one situation and you have history with this person and you guys always had a good friendship or you felt like it was a good friendship, I think it's worth multiple conversations. Now, I'm not saying that you need to have conversations for years at a time and over the same thing. No, I'm
Just
not saying
out of
that.
respect for your friend.
But if it takes 5 conversations, if it takes 6 conversations,
who cares?
fuck it. Like me personally, let's have the conversations. That's what I was saying. I'm not saying somebody who's toxic, who's always shitting on you, always disrespecting you. No. I don't think that's worth fighting for. I don't
even think that's fair to your loyal, your day one friends even. You know what I'm saying? Even though they might have fucked you over or did some shit to, hurt your feelings or whatever, or
yeah, it's like, damn, like, you're just gonna be that quick to write them off?
You can't just throw all of that away, bro. Like,
yeah, but he's like, fuck you, like,
yeah, like, if we can't get past this in the conversation, then
right. If we can't get past this, and it's like a constant, ongoing thing, I'm good on that. Like,
what's ongoing to you? How long is too long? There we go. Everybody has a threshold.
I'm about to say it got to be more.
If this is just a constant, ongoing thing, like, I mean, weeks, months, and I'm good.
See, I'm good with the weeks and months. I could do weeks and months.
No way. You just straight cut off.
Weeks and months. If you're my friend,
I'm done.
I've done. I mean, all right, maybe I have more patience with my friends, or I'm not. Maybe I have attachments to people. But for me, it's like I've gone a year with going back and forth with somebody.
Oh, hell no.
A year.
Absolutely not. Nope.
Not every day. Like maybe 1 month we had like a bad month. Didn't talk for like 5 months. Then spoke again.
Why would you want
and didn't talk again?
Why would you want to have that?
Because like this is my thing. Nothing was ever resolved. It was always like attack, but we're not really getting to what's really bothering us. Once we got to the root of what was really bothering us, it was solved, and from that day on, we've never had an issue.
I was just being petty for these
months.
Yes.
Was this with a female?
Yes.
Of course.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm not siding with Ant, but I feel him on this instance.
But that's my thing.
I'm not dragging out for no.
That's my thing.
For no year.
And then it was like when we did talk. All right, the brief moments that we would talk throughout, we thought we were putting it all on the table, but we weren't. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it does take you to just put certain things aside
So then that's on you. I'm not saying you particularly, but that's on that person that's holding that in. Mm-hmm. No, I'm letting you know everything right here. Boom, you get all of this. Pause. I'm letting you know exactly.
There's a lot of pause in this episode.
You
getting all of this.
Yo, that's a big
that was crazy
pause.
Though. That was
nigga
crazy.
said you nigga, and he had the behind it like that's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Exactly what it is. You're not going to be.
You never. All right. Question.
You're not gonna leave this conversation like, damn, I wonder how he feels about me or what's he mad about.
Oh,
no,
we all know.
Yeah.
We all know how you feel about a lot of things.
You're gonna know. Yeah. So if after that, if we not like, yo, what are we doing after this? We friends and we back to normal. And if it's gonna be any kind of different, like if I'm good. Okay, poof. We gone. We ain't friends no more. That's cool. I have no problem with that. Like that's
hey, we talked about no attachments last episode. No attachments.
Like it's like, what are you holding on to?
That's fine. That's fine. Listen, that's you. That's great.
With this person for a year though,
that's
crazy.
It really depends on the person for me though. It really depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on how much I don't know. If you're in my life, I care about you.
Yeah.
Period.
So
it's honest, like I can't just toss you away like that off of.
And I never really had
situation.
no fight with my male friends, you know what I'm saying, per se. You know what I'm saying? But female friends, I mean, I see you over there shrugging your shoulders and stuff.
Who, me? No, I'm just adjusting. I'm not even.
Okay. I overlooked that. My bad.
You good.
Nah, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's worth like working with my female friends at least. And I'm not just saying that because you're sitting here.
Because I'm looking at you like,
I
what?
know. I feel you.
Nah, let me stop.
But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't see the reason to just throw a whole friendship away. But at the same time, I'm not about to drag on an argument or, like, one situation for a year. I'm not saying
to drag it on. But sometimes certain things are just deeply rooted. And in order to get to the below the surface issues, it takes some unraveling.
Let some emotions out.
And sometimes you can't get all of it out in one conversation or in 2 conversations. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You never had a delayed reaction? You ever had, I'm sure I've said things to you because you've mentioned them after the fact. I've mentioned things to you in the moment you don't say shit. days come by, like days
I mean, I
pass.
forgot. At that point, that's a
But
possibility.
right when I say it, you won't react. But then days later, you'll be like, yo, the other day you said this and it made me feel this. So you sat with it for a little bit. And you thought about how it made you feel at the moment, but it bothers you where you bring it up a couple days later.
And then I say it and just move on.
Right. But I'm saying this is my point. Like sometimes in one conversation, right, you feel like you're getting everything off. Then you go home and you're like, but fuck, I also felt this way and I didn't say it. And fuck, when he was responding to me, he said something and I wanted to address it, but I was thinking about something else to tell him. Like sometimes you just got to keep on getting shit off your chest.
If that's every conversation, it's like, bro, what the fuck?
No, not every conversation.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
I get it.
Every time you guys
I get it. You don't want to continue beating a dead
tiring.
horse.
That's tiring.
You know
I get
what I'm
it.
saying?
I get it.
That's what I mean.
I get it.
Yeah, yes, I'm not saying you can't try to work things out with your friends or whatever. You should want to, but when it gets to that point where it's like, all right, every time we talk,
like we're not getting anywhere with this.
You're not getting anywhere, and it's like subtle jabs here and there.
Yeah.
And you can feel that tension all the time. I'm like, why would I want to be around this person? I don't care how much love I have for you. It's like, I want to separate myself.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It is. It's draining.
That's my point. So, no, I have no problem with cutting someone off.
I get that.
There's been times where I haven't spoken to my mom for a while because of her being toxic and things. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be around that negative energy.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Whew.
That went far.
So actually, did we address it? Because we so basically you had mentioned something last week.
Yeah, we didn't touch it at all. We didn't even scratch the surface.
I thought it was interesting. It was actually very insightful of you to put it this way. When women say we need to talk.
Say that again?
When women, I'm a woman. When women say we need to talk, is it really that we need to talk or that the man needs to listen? Well, I was gonna ask you your experience.
Me? I'm not a woman.
But what has a woman ever told you that? Has a woman ever said we need to talk?
Absolutely. And it was 100% her talking.
How do you feel when you get that text or that?
I'm in trouble.
For real?
Mad C's, K's.
Fuck, really?
Yes.
Why? If you guys
exclamations,
bro.
And was it ever really that serious?
Don't matter.
Or was it like some dumb shit?
Sometimes it really wasn't. I had a lot of dramatic people, like over the top, like, yeah, we need to talk, and it be some dumb shit like, I didn't like the way you text this, and I'm just like, I'm thinking like I might have like butt called her while doing some shit I probably wasn't supposed to, or I don't,
Word. But all right. When women say, I would agree. Y'all don't really got to talk at all. You just got to listen. But then I want you to respond.
Exactly. We can't be quiet. So it's like, what is it?
Because now if you quiet, it's like,
So what is it though? So answer
like you don't got nothing to say? What's up?
No, you don't want us to respond the way we want to respond. You want us to respond the way you want us to respond. Because if we just say our answer, fuck you mean? That's what you're going to do.
Oh, no, you're not going to do that.
See, they want, yes. Oh.
Yes,
oh,
I
really?
want active listening.
Okay.
That is active listening. When you do some type of something to let me know that you are listening to me.
That don't mean
that dead air.
Listen, the guy saying that is not gonna. Does
right,
not mean
but it
that
doesn't
he's
matter.
listening.
The woman just needs to hear it.
When the female's on the phone just going off, you don't even have a second to breathe.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you put the phone down? Have you ever put the phone down when a girl is?
Yes, and she's just going.
It's the speaker.
That's what I'm saying. And you're just going. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I wish the camera was on you right now because you're real animated back there. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Y'all not even listening.
We're listening.
Nah, you're not even listening. If you just said you put it on speaker and you walk around the fucking apartment, you're not even paying attention. And you either.
Denzel.
Yeah, put your head down.
I got a question for Denzel.
Go ahead.
Have you ever responded with just, okay, yeah, I understand?
All the time.
How does that go?
Never goes good. Never goes well.
Yo,
it's like,
y'all wildin'.
What did I just say? And then it's just silence. It's just like,
or no. I do you understand what? Tell me what you understand.
Yeah.
Repeat it back. Repeat to me what it is that you understand now. Or when y'all be like, I'm sorry. Okay, what are you sorry for? Sorry for what? Tell me why you sorry. Do you understand how I feel? Yes, I understand how you feel. All right, so how do I feel? Tell me how I feel.
Not gonna lie, that's a lot. It'd be a lot. Like y'all be just letting go. So it's just like, what do I say I'm sorry for?
You never hit up a girl telling her we need to talk?
Hell no.
Never, ever, ever?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Was it serious?
Yeah.
What did you do? You don't have to get too, but like, were you dating her? Did she make you upset?
Nah, we just had to kind of like, I guess clear the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
not like, we need to talk, you need to listen kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was more like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And when I said that, it wasn't just me like going off. It was just like, we having a conversation. We're talking in this tone of voice.
Exactly.
She can actually receive what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Friendly, you know what I'm saying? Like, and comforting.
Word.
Like,
Comforting.
and less aggressive and spicy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Emotionless.
asking her questions as you're talking to have a
Exactly.
Oh,
conversation.
y'all real fucking
But see,
great.
No. But see,
Look at you.
No, but see, these are the eggshells that we have to walk on.
Exactly.
We can't afford to just go off because then guess what?
Exactly.
You're a bitch ass nigga. You're
Boom.
sensitive.
Disrespectful.
All this other exactly.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you
aggressive.
talking to?
Yeah.
Yo, half of us
Yeah.
probably wouldn't even get our
Talk
shit
that
off.
shit.
Yo, give yourself some fucking
I wish I had
gunshots or
the. I
something.
wish I had the horn
Nah,
right now.
because they doing it. They doing it out there. Whoever watching, oh shit.
Yeah, like give yourself some. Nah, but
That's a fact. You just said number five.
yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you guys on that because
So there's no right or wrong, but
no,
I
there's
do.
a wrong. There's a wrong. I think we be wildin'. Sometimes we be wildin'.
Why don't
I
oh,
think.
wait. How about this, right?
Do
What?
explain.
I was gonna say, why don't y'all just normalize women saying, "I need to tell you something, and I just need you to listen to me."
I don't even do that. I just start talking.
It's just
Like, because it's like, why? All right. Why give you?
No context.
Start talking. I'd be like, so the other day I was thinking, and we just get it popping. I make sure. No.
Why you clapping your hand now?
That's how I talk. I talk with my hands. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
That's New York for like you about to get it. Like you in trouble. Like when a girl get that
Be like, so
It's
boom.
a little worse.
Nah, all right.
boy.
I am better at working on my tone of voice now. So I am able to have like those real conversations with a monotone voice and calm, rational. I'm not saying I always stay at that level because as I'm talking, the attitude may increase, the spice increases, but the intention to be calm is there. So when I feel myself getting a little out of control, bring it right back down.
See, I don't think the attitude is the not the attitude. I don't think that you feeling is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that when we feel, it's a problem. Like
You guys feel?
we're not supposed to feel. We're not supposed to react. We should just supposed to just take
Are
it.
you ever? Do you ever feel intimidated when you're being yelled at by a woman?
No.
Okay, so that's why. So I could have an attitude with my man, right? And I could be going off. He's not intimidated. Like you guys just said, you would put the phone down, put it on speaker. You're like, all right, whatever, just go do your thing. When a woman is getting the same treatment from her man over the phone or wherever, it's intimidating. It's scary. It's like, oh shit, like he's tight. It's just a different feeling you get as a woman. And I've been there, so I'm speaking from experience. It's scary.
But y'all don't be acting like it. Y'all be acting hella tough, talking crazy out the mouth.
In the beginning, and then when you guys fight back, it's like, oh shit. Whoop. Yeah, I know. That's why I try not to approach situations like that anymore now that I'm older. Because it's like, again, if I don't want you to do it to me, then why am I doing it to you? Doesn't make sense. That's it. That's how I feel about that.
So to answer the question, as a female,
As a female, y'all gotta listen.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen. But as females, I feel like we should do better in our delivery. There's no need for all the spice.
I was just about to say that.
Because we could have a really calm conversation.
Because if the delivery was different, more calm and, collected.
You guys would be more receptive and we would actually have a dialogue and you would probably be more like quick to open up to us.
exactly.
Tell us your side.
rather than you just screaming
Right, you
and
don't
then
feel attacked.
we just have to think of what the hell we going to say after all of this.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Because if we was to just bombard y'all with like, oh, you did this, like, you're gonna get like super like defensive. Like,
We might
wait,
just
first
even
of
hang
all,
up.
exactly.
We might just fucking.
We
hang
wouldn't
up.
even get our shit off. So it's
Right.
just like, yo, this
Yeah.
bitch ass. Bitch ass nigga, you ain't be screaming on my phone.
Facts. That's
I scream on your phone. You
that's
ain't
the-
supposed to be screaming on my phone.
Yeah,
Says the woman.
that's exactly what it is.
The world we live in.
Sorry, guys. So sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Um.
That's what that really was.
Nah, we got to do better. Women, we need to do better. I'm going to just leave it at that. All right. So we had an episode. We didn't know the word cooperation.
Special education students over here.
Cooperation for dummies.
Short bus.
And we got a little, I mean, we don't really get killed. It was like one comment, right? That said the world is in trouble if you don't know, if you have to look up the definition of cooperation. But anyway, once we got the definition, which I feel like we did the right thing. We looked up the definition and then we changed our response. Like, I don't feel like that was the right thing to do. We didn't just stay not knowing something
Right.
and continue to speak.
Ain't getting our
We corrected
feelings.
ourselves.
Yeah.
So we changed our viewpoint. Do you feel like if you have an opinion on a topic, right, and then you gain more information from it, and now you have a different opinion because of all the new information you got, do you feel like that's hypocritical?
I don't think it's hypocritical because, like, it's very situational. Like, it depends on what it is. Like, you could be, like, for instance, you could have been known something for as long as you've been alive. Like, literally from as a child, you've probably been doing something just one way because that's just the only way you knew. It's not because you just didn't believe that there's another way.
Yeah.
This is just all you knew. And
Yeah.
just by default, you were just closed out to the other ways or options of whatever this thing is. Like, I don't think that makes you hypocritical if you learned and gained more information about something new
Yeah.
and applied that to your life. I don't think that makes you hypocritical. To me, you just leveled up.
I'm trying to think of a time when it would be considered hypocritical.
Hypocritical to me is like if you was like, you telling somebody like, yo, you talking down on somebody for doing something and you're doing the same thing.
I see. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's a hypocrite at something.
Yeah, we're all hypocrites at some point. Like, I don't feel like you cannot be a hypocrite.
How are we hypocrites?
Well, I think you're ignorant if you thought a certain way and you got new information,
And you still choose
And you
to
still
sti-
choose
yeah,
to-
yeah.
knowing that information
It's wrong or incorrect or
correct. So now you just
don't even work in this time that we're in. Like,
How do you guys feel about ignorant people? Do
Stay
you
away.
ever really argue with someone who's ignorant?
I
no.
mean, it's really just lack of knowledge of ignorance.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, can you
So-
really fault them? You can't. 'Cause they don't know any better.
No, but they're choosing not to know also because they could go out and get the information.
See, that's what I always struggled with that, because it's like, if you don't know any better, then you don't even know that you need to learn and do better. So it's like, it's still not your fault. Like, I
Yeah.
get you, because honestly, maybe I'm a hypocrite for this too. Last year, I was having the same exact conversation and I said the same thing you said. And now I'm switching it. Because I'm like, but they still should be responsible. They should still know. And it's just like, but they don't know.
Yeah, but you changed your viewpoint over a year.
Yeah, so what happened?
I mean, that's not you.
It could
grew
be
as a
hypocritical,
person,
though.
But you grew as a person.
Did I?
Yeah, you
Did
grew
I
as
really?
in a year, you've changed. You've had different experiences, different viewpoints, and like, so something changed in you that made you change your opinion over a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but some people would say that that's hypocritical. That could be true of anything. You believe something, a year happens, and now it's a whole different thing. Someone can still call you a hypocrite just because you.
I feel like hypocrisy
you-
is like a way, like it got to be something that it could have been like a way of life that you was living, and then all of a sudden, like, you're just like, all right, like for instance, like, damn, like I can't. It's like if you a person that smokes cigarettes normally,
Mm-hmm.
right? You may not do it like socially,
Mm-hmm.
but you do it on your own time. You might hide it,
Correct.
but you out here like.
Telling everybody that they're need to stop smoking.
Exactly.
That's being a hypocrite.
Okay.
And you talking down on people that
I see.
vape and do all this other shit. Like, it's just like, bro, you're doing the
People
same
love to
thing.
talk shit about that shit too. And it's just
Exactly.
like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I feel you.
I don't know.
Like if I say I hate when my mother smokes cigarettes or something like that, but then I go out and fucking smoke a pack of damn cigarettes myself or some.
Yeah.
Oh, you out
shit.
here like
Yeah.
doing worse. You sniffing coke or some shit. And your mom just smokes cigarettes. I mean, this is
No judgment.
yeah, but it's just like,
No judgment.
bro, you're not doing any better.
Right.
Exactly.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
So yeah, gain new information, gain a different perspective,
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there's a time limit though. There's a time limit though for real. Because I don't feel like in a year, no, you're not a hypocrite. Like,
I mean, I guess I'm not. I don't agree with this.
but if
either.
you always felt that way, or whatever it was you know that made you change your mind last year, then one can argue and say that, all right,
I feel like anybody can argue and call you anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point,
It's subjective,
just
bro.
Like when we said about the Drake albums, you said you don't like Take Care, right?
Right.
yeah.
And you go back and listen to it today, and it's like, whoa, that album was amazing.
Yeah, would I be a
Fucking
hypocrite?
No, because it's not changing your. You know, you're listening from. How old are you? 29, 28?
You don't listen to
You're
music.
28.
You don't listen to music the same way you do when you're
Exactly.
like,
No. I could be in a different place. I've honestly haven't gone
Correct.
back to the album in years.
you
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Years.
Bro, cameras hit different.
Does it? I'm gonna have to
Yes.
listen to it.
Because
Now
we
I'm gonna
older
listen to
now.
it.
We older now.
You're
You know
older.
what I'm saying?
We're older.
Like,
He may say
Cameras hit
punchlines that make more sense to you now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
you
like,
may go
whoa.
back and be like, damn, like, I forgot this nigga. Kendrick is on this song? Like, what the hell?
I'm gonna listen to it. Have you guys been watching any shows on Netflix? I like
Yeah.
them, but like,
Well, movies.
what are you watching?
I watched this joint called Concrete Cowboy. Idris Elba. Surprised
Oh,
you
we
didn't.
started watching it, but we didn't
Right.
finish.
I finished it.
And it was good?
It was dope.
Concrete Cowboy. Okay, how about you? You don't even watch anything.
I actually watched the first episode of The Son of Sam.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what The
How
Son of
is
Sam
that?
is?
No,
You live in Yonkers and you don't know The Son of Sam.
I've seen it
I'm
on
not
the.
from Yonkers though.
I've seen
You're
it on
from
Netflix,
New York
so-
and don't know The Son of Sam.
Tell me, put me on.
David Berkowitz, The Son of Sam. The 44 Magnum killer was in summer of 1977. If you ask your parents, they definitely would know who Summer Sam was. He was going around just shooting people in their cars, basically. Yeah, like at lovers' lanes and things like that. So
That sounds mad familiar, but continue.
Yeah, he was from Yonkers, and over on Pine Street. And he
Didn't he get the electric chair?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know if he's
Continue.
got or not. So this documentary is about the son of Sam, but then they go into talking about how he wasn't the only person, because all of the people that got shot, they were given their description of what the killer looked like, and nothing matched up. Everyone was like a different person, and they kind of break down. So growing up in Yonkers, I always heard stories like Untitled Park.
Yeah.
That was always called like the Satanic Park, and like Devil's Park. They used to do like
What?
all that crazy shit there.
Why? And you know what? I was in the shower today, but I was thinking of Untermine. I'm like, oh my God, what a beautiful park. Like,
Yeah, so-
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, so
And now you're like satanic. I'm like, what?
growing up, always heard about that, like rituals and shit like that. There,
Have you been to Untermine?
Probably, I don't know.
We need to go. Yo, it's so dope.
What is that? Where is
it's a
that?
park over by St. John's Hospital.
It is dope as
St.
fuck.
John's Hospital.
Yeah, St. John's. Yeah.
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 So yeah, growing up, I always
Anyway,
heard
go
that,
ahead.
and it
My
just
Yeah.
going towards like where 14 is and Hastings. We go over there one
Like
day.
going up like North Broadway.
Yeah, it's up North Broadway.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's fire.
So like I
It's
said,
fucking
we always
fire.
heard those stories growing up about that park. Or
Wait, was it
whatever.
happening there? That guy? He was shooting
Well,
there?
they were sacrificing like dogs and animals and shit, and animal blood and all kind of crazy shit, like with the devil worshiping, like all that type of shit.
Oh, nah.
And they were doing it there, so they kind of chronicle that in the documentary. The first episode just talks about David Berkowitz, the son of Sam, and then they kind of go branch out. So I haven't got to the other episodes yet, but it's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm definitely into some shit like that.
Yeah, that sounds like your type of vibe.
Definitely.
Lately, I've been watching more documentaries. Did you guys see the Sea one? Shit, the fuck was it? Seaspiracy?
Oh no, I heard that's good though.
Oh my God, it was
About
so
the
good.
about the sea, the ocean.
Oh,
Basically, like with the ocean is fucked, and without the ocean, we are gonna die. That's
See
pretty
shit
much
like that.
the
I need to
sum.
brace myself to watch because
It was. I felt bad, and it's sad, and you see these fish getting slaughtered.
I hear that a lot about that show.
It's intense, but it's good. It's really good. You guys should watch it. But anyway, reason why I brought this up was because I was watching 100 Humans. Have you guys seen any? Oh, you still haven't seen it, but we spoke about it. They
Yeah,
do like experiments on humans.
I started watching that show a little bit.
So they did an experiment, and I wanted to ask you guys if you feel like this is true for you. They did an experiment where they had split up the humans, and they gave all of them I don't know what this is called, but they give you a stick, and they put the plate on top, and you spin. Spinning plates, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
sounds good to me.
Right. So some humans were really good at it, and some were really bad. The ones that were really good, they had to perform in front of the scientists, and they had some man kind of critique all the good ones, like made them feel like shit. And then all the bad ones, they gave them praise. And they're like, oh my God, like you're so good. You're so like animated. This is for you. So the good ones, once they got the critique and they came back and did it a second time, they bombed. Like they were dropping the plates. They were all clumsy with it. And it kind of like ruined their confidence when they got the criticism. So then they ended up just being whack. And then the ones who were good, the ones who were bad in the beginning, they got the praise. They came back. They actually got good. Like they were actually really good at spinning the plates because they had like that positive reinforcement, that boost of confidence. So I wanted to ask both of you, what do you feel? Well, they ended up finding out that praise was actually the best thing you can give to someone to motivate them and to have them be successful at whatever
Right.
it is. So do you guys feel like it's the same? Are you fueled by criticism or praise?
I feel like it's praise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if someone criticizes
because
you,
criticism, I feel like it be personal sometimes, and I feel like that's just your point of view.
okay.
That's just your opinion,
Okay.
and you're entitled to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel however I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like regardless of the fact, like I may take if I feel like there's some truth in it,
Yeah.
I'll take it and then I'll use that, I guess, to fuel me to get better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna take. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that criticism. I wouldn't say that that's enough for criticism to like fuel me, because I feel like there be some shade in that shit too. Like criticism.
Well, criticism, yeah. There's always a level of shade to it.
Yeah.
Even when people say constructive criticism,
There's some shade in there.
it's like, yeah, it's constructive because you probably weren't being an asshole about it.
If something is not your taste, it's not gonna come off respectful at all.
It's not.
There's no respectful way to say that. Yeah, this is not my speed.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not my cup of tea.
Although, like, people say, oh, next time you could probably. I mean, I get it. Like,
There's respectful shade. There's
if
respectful
you're,
shade.
yeah, if you're a singer and maybe, you know, your tone was off or your key, you were off key.
Yeah.
And someone told you, you did well, but you were off key. Like, I wouldn't take that no type of way. That can help you, right? I personally feel like I'm fueled more.
Like criticism?
I feel like I need both, honestly. I feel like criticism, I'm fueled by it a little bit, just a little bit more, not all the time, because I want to prove you wrong.
Nah, it's more praise for me because I want my credit. I want that pat on my back.
I feel like praise keeps you going because when you have people
I already know.
supporting you.
Well, damn.
What?
I feel like I was about to get in my bag just now.
Good.
I already know.
Hello, we potting. Like,
I already know my worth. I don't need nobody's criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need the praise either, but the praise is more like, I guess, words of affirmation. I guess that's the way I take
I
it.
feel like praise keeps you going.
Yeah.
You feel like you're doing it for a reason.
It makes me feel good about what I'm doing.
Right. Right.
Which is why we say to please like, share, and subscribe. Feel me? See what I did there? Yeah.
But it's just like,
I don't care about the criticism. Like, I mean, not to say I don't care, but I don't take it personal where it's just like, oh, I have to prove to this person, like, you know what I'm saying?
I like it. I guess it depends on who the person is.
I can care. I'm not
Depends on
living
who the
for the
person is.
person who criticized me.
But for me, it's kind of like,
I'm living for
I
self.
want to shit on you now.
But I'm doing
You know
this.
what I mean? Like, you shitted on me, now I want to shit on you. That's how I feel about it.
Nah, bro. I'm in competition with myself, bro. Like, I don't need to prove shit to you. Like, that's just me. That's just how I'm wired.
That's
like,
fine. I like to prove people wrong about me. So like if I feel like you doubted me at any point, I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm not gonna come at you crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like upset over what you said fully, but it's gonna fuel me. Like it's like, yo, they really doubted me. Like they really didn't think I could do this.
Yeah.
And that puts the battery in my back a little bit more. Now I just want to go a little bit harder. And then I kind of bask gracefully in the fact that I accomplished that shit.
In all aspects, though, like what if you got rejected? That's a form of criticism, right? Would that fuel you?
No, you see, rejection to me is not criticism. And rejection just kind of makes me feel like, damn, am I not good enough? Because that's really what rejection does.
But criticism makes you feel that way, too.
I don't... The criticism all right, so the criticism I received, you tell me what this is then. The criticism I received
like you were just talking about like a singer. Like I'm not saying that you're a singer, but like singers when they get rejected, like when they're not good enough, that's rejection. You didn't make it. You didn't make the cut. You didn't make the choir. You didn't make the band. American Idol, you failed.
Damn. But it's
that's
not,
how
but
it
you
is.
weren't receiving,
that's rejection.
But you weren't, it's not that you weren't good
You
enough.
have a certain amount of chances and then you go home. You get rejected.
What
like,
about the people who vote?
That wouldn't fuel you?
No, think of American Idol. The people who vote on American Idol.
Okay.
Like the fans vote at home.
Yeah.
The singer made it to the top 10 or top whatever. They just didn't get enough votes. But that's not criticism. They just didn't get enough votes.
But if you go home from American Idol, you're not, like your chances of freaking like taking off is like, what's your chances of that?
You were on American Idol though. You already got the name supporting you, backing you. But either way, they don't
even
suck
after
as
you
singers.
lost.
But they don't suck as singers. They just didn't get the votes.
But I feel like that rejection should fuel you. It should fuel you to get better.
But then you see, that's rejection. That's not criticism. Criticism is like, yo, you suck at basketball. Like you are the worst shooter. You're the worst dribbler. Like, you need to work on this.
Rejection is also like, you're not my type. Like, respectfully, like, we have nothing in common.
But is that criticism? No, that's just a preference. That's just a preference.
Am I tripping?
To me, you are, but maybe I'm tripping.
Like,
what do you think? I don't think rejection is criticism because it's
I feel like rejection is a form of criticism.
If you're not my type, then you're not my type. But I'm not criticizing your personality. Like a criticism would be like, I think you're dumb. That's a little harsh, but like, I don't think that you have anything valuable to bring to a relationship.
That's rejection.
That's criticism. I feel like.
But you don't have to reject someone that's dumb. You can just tell them they're dumb. You can tell your best friend he's dumb, and you just criticizing them,
right,
without rejecting them.
So it depends on the context, then.
Yeah, it really depends.
That's what that sounds
like. That's what I'm saying. Like, like if whatever Natalie,
because it's a thin line. I'm like, yo, certain instances, it's like, yo, rejection is definitely a form of criticism.
So
depending on, I guess how you take it.
So for example, you said that
because you could get my bad, Aunt. You could get rejected and be like, well, damn, like. Well, if I'm not the type for them, like, I guess I'll be the type for somebody else. Like, it'll make you want to, I don't know. It'll make you want to be better for somebody else. I don't know.
You said I wasn't pressing the buttons enough. Were you rejecting me just working, period, and just like saying, nah, you suck, get
That's
the hell
a
out
bit
here?
much, though. Nah.
No, but I'm saying, well, or are you just criticizing that I just didn't press the buttons enough?
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just criticizing a little fault. Like, that's what it is.
But you see, even with the criticism, right? You stepped it up and you started pressing those buttons. So were you fueled by the criticism in that moment?
It depends. It depends. So I don't think either are bad. Like I'm gonna shout my boy Pete that he always watches and comments. He's the one who really helped me learn how to make thumbnails.
Shout out to you, Pete.
Yeah, I would always
shout out to you.
Send him stuff too and like look at it and he'd be like, oh, that's just whack. But I respected it because I know how good he is.
Did you feel rejected or criticized?
I just felt he was criticizing it but it's fine with me. I don't care how you tell me it.
Right.
If you're telling me it, because I criticize myself as well, and I respect it because I know he's better than me at doing that. So I was like, okay, I know he's telling me this from a different point of view because he's looking at it differently.
Right.
If it's just a random person saying, "Oh, that shit sucks," well, all right, show me how I can make it better.
Right.
You can't.
That's
do
a
that.
really good point.
That's another thing too.
So-
I criticize myself a lot. So I like a lot of other people criticizing me. It's not gonna.
And also, like you said, you have to consider who's doing the criticizing.
Criticizing.
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna use the singer example again. If I'm a singer and somebody who's not a singer is trying to tell me something about vocals, granted, you know it sounds good to you, but I'm still not really gonna listen to you because you're
Right.
not a singer. Like,
Right.
so yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I get
I mean,
it.
you can be an expert in a field. Don't get me wrong, but it depends on who's giving you that criticism
Right.
and
Yeah.
praise. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, that person that's giving you praise generally is not the maybe not the expert. Maybe like I said, my friend's good at making thumbnails. He'll, even if it's a thumbnail like I think is really good, he may still say, "Yo, you could have did this a little bit better." I don't necessarily need it, but you did this good, but do this better next time.
Right.
You could get both ways. So, fueled by, I don't know. It's hard to say both. You know,
I would say both for me.
both push you.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. You should be able
Yeah.
to take the good and the bad and make it work for you.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
How are we gonna tie this all?
Did we normalize? We didn't
Oh
normalize.
shit, we did not normalize.
We did not normalize
All right, you wanna introduce?
reading the room.
All right, so we're normalizing reading the room. And what does this mean? I'll explain. All right. I'm about to get real nerdy, but
Go
like
ahead.
as a speech pathologist, right, we learned something called pragmatic cues, and I feel like a lot of people lack this understanding. Pragmatic cues are reading the social cues of the people around you, right? So it's like if you're trying to have a conversation with somebody and they're not maintaining eye contact, like they keep kind of like moving their head around,
They're not
they're
really
trying to
paying
end the
attention.
conversation and they're not
Yeah.
paying attention. So it's like, fucking get the point. Or like if you are listening to mute, like, yo, the worst thing, this might be my top. If I have my headphones in, why the fuck are
Yeah.
you speaking to me? Like that right there,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. And I'm purposely like on my phone, and like people will come and like and I'm like, like I'm clearly not engaged. Shut the fuck up. So like shit like that, yeah, I'm done. That's it. That's all I had to say.
Jesus Christ! Like,
Was that harsh? Just read the room. I feel like know when people don't want to have a conversation with you. Keep that shit to yourself. That's it. That's where I come from when reading the room.
I feel the same, but it's just my delivery ain't gonna be like that. Like shut the fuck up. Like I ain't
Shut the
gonna
fuck
say
up.
But I would tell you just read the signs. Like I'm really not like if I read today on the gram. It said if somebody hits you with a damn, that's crazy. Just walk away.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They don't.
Nobody cares, bro.
They do not care.
If they say
Telling
word
you.
like 3 times,
Yeah. Word.
Wow.
Word.
Yo, that's that's a trifecta.
That's
crazy.
Like, come on. It's a wrap. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's clipped for you. Like nobody's listening.
I'm
Or
sorry
like-
for being harsh.
Or
but
like if they talking to you and like they starting conversations with people walking by, like, yeah, bro, remember, like, and yeah, and it's just like, bro, I'm trying to talk to you right now. Like,
they don't want to talk. You got to read the signs.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't mean to be an asshole.
and not even just that. Like, if, like, just read the room. Like, sometimes something might have happened amongst like friends, and you come in the room and you joke about something that just happened like a week ago. It's just like, yo, this is still really like
fresh.
Why do you feel that it's too soon,
Yeah,
bro?
it's
It's
too
too soon.
Too
Way
soon.
too soon.
Yeah.
Way too soon.
It kind of reminds me of like a couple episodes ago when like we were telling Anthony how like when we in a bad mood.
Oh,
What are you talking about? Oh, the food in the teeth?
yeah, that's what I was
No,
talking
we're gonna
about.
put that to bed.
Bruh,
It's already
Cody,
sleep.
Like,
I see.
listen.
You're not
My
reading
bad.
the room.
I ain't read the room.
You didn't
I
read
ain't
the
read
room.
the room. I ain't read the room. My
Hypocrite.
bad.
You hypocrite. No, next time.
My bad. My bad. Yeah.
Nah, but we were basically saying how when you and I are in a bad mood, Anthony just keeps going like nothing.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And I was like,
reading
yo,
the room.
read the room.
Oh, no,
but we
I
get
read
it.
the
You just
room.
don't give a fuck. You're
I'm
like,
just
y'all not
yo,
about to.
Y'all not about to
But that's
just,
how I took it though. I didn't take it as
I
like
took-
like just saying like fuck y'all feelings. Like I just
He is saying fuck our feelings
I just
in
took
a
it as-
nicer way.
I just took it as him just kind of like just letting whatever's going on between me and you just deflect off
and
of him.
first of all, I just get off of work. I'm at work miserable all day. I'm coming
You're not
home.
about to come home.
Y'all
and be
here
miserable.
chilling, and then y'all want to be mad. Like,
He
no.
not about to let my
Nigga,
allergies
my
fucking
Friday
ruin his
night.
day. Yeah.
But
So that's how I
also,
took it.
I already know if I come home and y'all both feeling that way.
Yeah.
If two of y'all two, the stars of the show, both feel like that, then the show gonna be like.
It's gonna be ass.
It's like is it Eeyore from fucking Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah. Eeyore.
Yeah, Eeyore.
You know? No, we can't have that.
But we haven't had an episode like that in a while.
But it's
Where
a
we're down.
potential to happen.
There's a potential, but you know what?
Have we had an episode where we was down?
Because there's been
There's
episodes that
episodes where
started
you
off
were
slow,
down and I was down.
that have started off slow, and then as it goes, it built up.
Listen, up until I feel like, side note, up until we get to like the high, like not high, maybe like the hundreds of the episodes, like we're gonna look at these these old episodes like ew,
Yeah.
like this is terrible,
Disgusting.
this is trash. So
Like
it's just
once I
always
go
gonna
back to like single digits, I'm like,
I don't
get
even
this-
look
get
at
this
those
out of my
episodes.
face.
I watched the first episode the other day, and I was
Be,
like,
it's terrible.
Why?
because I just wanted to see where we came
Why
from.
would you do? Oh no, I don't
Oh
want to
my
remember.
God.
Where we
Bro,
came
that is low key cringe just thinking about.
First of all, they're all. I don't like any of them. I think I like 19 and up.
Nah, you're bugging.
I swear to God.
You're bugging.
I
You're
swear to God.
bugging, bro.
Anything before 19.
Anything before the colored background is weird to me.
Yeah. Oh
It looks
my
dead.
god.
It looks dead, and we didn't have these lights either in a lot of the
Yeah.
episodes. So it was just
We
like,
had one camera.
yo, we had a webcam.
We didn't even have this
We
mixer.
had a webcam. Like, hello, you don't remember the webcam?
That's not
That we
the
didn't
the
even
very
use.
first episode. The
we
audio
never
cut
even
out, and
used.
we used the audio from that webcam
Yeah.
on the laptop.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
That shit is crazy.
It was bad.
Where is that fucking shit now?
In here.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah. So how are we gonna tie this all up?
came a long way, man.
Oh wait, read the room. Wait,
Read
I
the
gotta
room.
tie
Oh,
it
you
back
gotta say
into-
something?
Yeah, I gotta tie it back to the second topic real
Bring
quick.
it back. Bring it back.
Real quick.
Full
Y'all both gonna be
circle.
mad at me for this.
Uh oh.
Jinx.
I was like, no, the Joe Budden Podcast is gonna go.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
you jinxed it. You
Hold on,
jinxed
let him-
it.
let him get shit off.
I said,
Christ.
just read the room. Look at Maul.
Read the
This
room.
motherfucker kept
Read the
talking
room.
about respect and his body posture.
And his nostrils was
everything.
flaring.
Man, you-
He was tight.
Bruh.
He was tight.
Well,
It's
Joe
like-
didn't read the room.
He's the clearly.
Joe read the room, but he was trying to front. He was trying to
'Cause
like.
Maul definitely was like, yo, all right, this shit is not. Yeah, he was ready. He looked like he was wanting to walk out that door.
Ready to get the fuck up
He was
and,
like-
and dip.
I didn't see it as that. I just seen it as he didn't really come. They didn't really come to a common ground, at least on his end.
His end
Which
was
is why they
all
needed
about
multiple conversations. We just hitting all the
You can
topics
get-
again. What's up?
No, you can get as many conversations, but his thing was all about respect.
Felt disrespected.
Yeah, that too.
Once
How
the
you gonna-
respect is
That's
gone,
the main.
This
That's
is
the
what I'm
main
saying.
part. That's
How
the
you
main
gonna-
I
part.
get it.
That's
Me
it.
too.
I get it.
How you gonna get back that back?
But that doesn't take away from the fact that you jinxed it still.
Shit, I read the room.
Because
You spoke it
I
into
looked at the
existence.
pragmatic
one thing
cues.
about him, which is why I feel like I have so much faith in us, because when he says something is going to happen, it's going to happen. There has not been something that he said that did not happen. And so I just always take everything Anthony says very seriously. Even if I don't understand it fully, even if I feel like, how the fuck? Like, what do you mean that's going to happen? I just have all the faith in the world that whatever he says is going to happen is going to happen. And that's why I told him, well, the minute he said that, I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Stop talking. And he kept going. He's a troll, too. You a troll. You a troll because I told you to shut up. And you would not shut up. And I told you to shut up for a reason. Because I knew that you were trying to speak this into existence.
I wasn't speaking into existence.
But it happened.
But it was a fact. I just looked at it. You didn't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to see that shit was
I
done.
was hoping they were just going to
Me
get
too.
past it.
Me
Honestly,
too.
I had all the faith
Me
and
too.
hope in the world
Me too.
that they were going to get past it. Because I figured if y'all, that's probably one of the things that you were saying too. If y'all weren't going to get past it, then why the fuck did y'all come back? You feel me? Like, you guys gave the fans false hope because y'all came back. So I'm thinking, all right, they made the decision to come back. That means they're ready. They pushed it to the side. Why the fuck would you come back and do
But
that?
apparently they had a great conversation.
Them
Clearly
niggas be-
not great
They be
enough.
joking around about shit that's super
Clearly not
sensitive.
great
I
enough.
feel like that might have happened, and they was just like, you know what? I see where you at with this. I'm out.
Listen, man, just go listen to Joe Budden Moon Music 1 through 3, and you can understand like how Joe was as like a person and like how his moods are.
Yeah.
He puts it all out there on his music, so you can see like he's an emotional person. So it's gonna be hard to work with someone that's like that.
You can't fucking blow up and then try to take all that shit back, bro. Like, get that shit on camera. Like, that's, it's not professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately.
All right.
How do we tie all of this? Can we?
I just tied 2 topics.
Yeah, he pretty much tied it all. Honestly, they all came full circle right now.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
And then Cole dropped that heat.
Word. Listen to the J. Cole album. That's how I want to end it. I want to just promote that. Like, listen to the J. Cole album if you haven't already. Like,
Cole season.
He set the tone. He set the bar for the rappers right now.
Yeah.
He really did.
He always does that, though.
He always does. But now it's like they were all in hiding, I feel like. So now when they come out, it got to be heat. Don't be releasing no whack shit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my take.
He set the bar real high.
That is my take right now.
DMX Exodus coming out soon, too.
Yes.
Facts. What are we going to call this?
Figure it out.
Motherfucking room.